after the encounter with the tribesfolk, travel towards Bigla was a little bit strained, for the singular reason that one comrade seemed to abscond themselves from the group in the middle of the night. Only hint to him is leaving a dagger next to the head of Ulmer. What a nice gift.
Shocked I'm not dead.
Me too.
Well, you did encounter a noble religious woman of sorts by the name of Vistra, who did warn you guys that there are creatures out in the forest and perhaps a summoner of sorts. Heeded no mind before arriving to the city and, well, not having a goddamn clue where the fuck to go from there. After a mess of events, a bartering attempt that ended up in a result that should have just happened in an instant instead of an hour. Eventually coming across a friendly fellow, well, interesting fellow, that knew a story all about interesting artifacts that led to the notice of a certain group you were already trying to find. Being led to the headquarters and expressing their mutual agreement to work with you. Before sharing information, they told you you have a job. And that job has to do with said creatures appearing in the forest. Or at least the person who is summoning said creatures. And that is where we pick back up. Where you guys are in the somewhat messy room with the two drow, the leader and another, sitting beside each other on a ramshackle couch, just looking at you expectingly, with a grin on his face, just waiting to hear your acceptance of the deal.
Just kind of looking at everyone. This is yours, mess. What are you doing?
I mean,
my
clearly
bad.
you were dragged into it too.
Yeah, y'all dragged me into this. I mean, I'm intrigued, but y'all dragged me into this.
Something tells me they would have dragged you into this whether you liked it or not because you told the story.
Well, at least you're putting your wizard knowledge to the test.
Well, some weird-ass summoner in the forest. Got it.
Drawing too many eyes to the city, and that's not something we can have. So,
Honestly, probably not the most dangerous thing we've dealt with, right, Damar?
Oh, we've had our share.
perfect. Easy job. Show your cooperation, and consider a rite of initiation for... What was your name again? Looking at you, Jack.
Jack.
You sure it's nothing special? You look special.
Right now is not the appropriate time for showmanship, I feel.
All right,
And I'm just gonna
you all have a
glare
job to
at
do.
Volmer.
Hey, is this job time sensitive? Cause like, paid for a room.
I'd prefer it to be done as quick as possible. Like I said, eyes on the city means eyes closer towards our direction, and we'd very much not like that, if it can be helped.
This is why you don't ever pay for a fancy room.
We're
Thank
supposed
you.
to sleep.
I mean, find a fancy room for free.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Ah.
hear a small little ring of a bell that goes off in the back room. He glances over for a moment where he just... Perfect timing. On your way back up, go ahead and talk to my cohort at the front desk. He will have information for you. There's been a spotting.
Right.
On. Go. Sooner you get it done, the sooner you get to your beds. Looking
How do we
right
get
at
back
it.
up past the pit?
You'll see. Don't worry.
I really do not like you sometimes.
Right. We were in the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys dropped a 20-foot pit that is cushioned, but not cushioned enough that if you weren't prepared for it, you still got a nice smack, which is what Varel and Volmer took.
I'm just gonna turn around and start walking towards the end, or the pit, or whatever the fuck.
All right.
Alright.
I cast Fireball. Cooking.
One of these times,
One of these times, I will make you roll the dice.
Mm-hmm.
And I will refuse.
All right, I'll roll for you on your character sheet.
Damn.
DM has
And
power,
that will be
bitch.
the time I roll a 1 on my evasion. Don't worry.
I mean, eventually it won't matter if you roll 1 on evasion there, because, well,
You
still
survived
only take half.
fireballing the Mage Slayer once. Once.
As you guys begin to make your way back through the very short pathway into the cushioned room, you do see on the opposite end, dug into the stone wall itself, hard to notice upon a first arrival, is carved out divots of a ladder that lead all the way up.
Alright,
Fine.
Jack, after you.
Ladies first?
No thanks.
Nah, whatever. Just climbing up.
As you guys all make your way up one by one, you are met by that wall of darkness that you've seen before. And instantly, Volmer and Ashrin can recognize this as nothing more than an illusion. Neither of your passives are high enough to see the runes that they probably etched into the actual wall itself to figure out what those are. But at least you know now that there's just a constant wall of darkness that is probably an inch thick at the most. You can
half
just
of me
walk
wants to
right through.
dispel it as like a fuck you. I'm not gonna,
You should.
but out of character I really want to.
Oh, man.
Coming out of the room, though, you would see the handler at the counter. A bit of an older man. Looks like he's been seeing quite a number of years of work. As each of you come out through, he just kind of looks at you with a begrudging stare. I take it you took the job. You ain't dead. He reaches underneath and he slips a envelope towards your direction.
I'll grab it.
Word has it, he's out somewhere in the west. No idea what's going on there, but rumors of trees falling down since morning have been going out. Probably a good place to start.
Right.
Okay.
Show that to anyone who starts asking questions. Oh no.
Is there like a seal on it or anything?
Nope, it's just a plain envelope.
Okay. I'll start heading out, and as I head out, I'm gonna open it up and start reading.
Okay. It has nothing more than a symbol. The symbol of what looks to be a claw with a metallic shield.
Would I know what this is?
Make a history check.
Be really joined a cult, huh?
28.
Apparently.
I still can't get over that you have a better fucking history mod than I do.
Researcher, motherfucker!
I'm a historian!
So's Jack.
Yeah, literally.
Linguist and historian.
Yeah, he fucking doubled down on that shit.
Yeah, got expertise.
It's not a symbol you recognize, but not because you've never heard of it, but because it's something you've never seen before. That's the intriguing part. That out of all the texture and books that you've read, it's not been in any sort of records that goes known as cults, religion, organization of any kind. And yet the symbol somehow defines attack and defense at the same time.
Show to the rest of the group. Any of you know what the hell this is?
I have any idea?
History check.
Volmer and Dalmar, give me a history check. Ashwin, are you proficient in history?
One second.
I am,
Computer is
yes.
bugging
Go ahead and
the
give me a
fuck
check as well.
out.
Oh.
One sec, like 30 download files opened and I don't know why.
Good, good.
Also, your cam just got ultra delayed. Ultra delayed.
Yeah, that download lag.
Yeah, like literally, it's a solid 4-second delay. I want to say. It's pretty insane. The historian gets the worst roll, huh?
This is why I fucking hate my rolls sometimes, because I never get good history rolls.
Now you know how I feel about stealth most of the time.
Okay, I never get good history rolls unless it's about a weapon.
You're not wrong, honestly.
That's
Fair.
fitting, though. That's very fitting.
Yeah.
It's fitting, but still, it sucks.
Ashwin, you've only seen
Yes?
this symbol once, in all your travels through Boris Land. And the only time you have seen it was when you came across a caravan that was pillaged. Made sure to stay away from it, but there was no denying that there was a symbol just lying on the side that just had claw marks basically identical to this.
Cool. So clearly not a good thing.
More than likely.
Yeah, no. I've seen this symbol once before. That was on a
Oh.
pillaged cart. I stayed away.
Hmm.
I feel like Volmer maybe got us into some shit that we didn't want to get into.
Yeah, what the fuck, Volmer?
I mean, with honest rogues like us, it's only
I'm
inevitable.
not a fucking rogue!
Oh,
I
you're
have
right.
one hell of a day. I do not need that right now.
Oh, don't worry, you will be.
Level 20. Gonna take that rogue level.
I'm
Just for
not.
shits and giggles.
At this point, I'm fucking not.
Just out of
Yeah.
spite.
Just out of spite.
Literally. I was considering it for a bit, but at this point, no.
So,
No.
what the hell have you 4 or 5 gotten me into?
Yes.
And who the fuck are those people?
Exactly.
I like to know those questions too. The answers to those questions as well. I've
Sure, the person
literally been
telling
with you guys for like a week.
Yeah. And knows
I thought I
literally
told you
nothing.
to ride
What was that?
I
when we
mean-
first rode into town.
You told me that they were cultists. But
You
like,
literally know nothing beyond that.
seriously?
Unless there's something that like Dalmar, Vero, and Finoa know that I don't, this is the extent to my knowledge. Like they have some relation to the weapons in the story that Jack over there was telling. But beyond that, we literally know nothing.
So you don't know who these people are. You don't know who these people are, and yet you went out of your way to murder someone and cut off his head and bring it to them.
Oh, don't worry, he's not dead. The fake
What?
head.
Okay.
You really had to say that out loud, didn't you?
So,
I assume this conversation is telepathic.
I haven't set up comms.
Yeah, we haven't set up comms for
Oh
today.
fuck. Okay, never mind then.
The guy at the counter just looks at you like,
Oh no, we were leaving.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Know. You guys were walking.
I
at
had
that point.
stated I would leave and open the fucking thing.
No, I know. I just like to think that you guys just standing there the entire time being like, open it up. Who the fuck knows this?
Yeah, no. I fucking
Now that
know
it's
it.
relevant, I've opened up comms.
Okay, that's probably important.
This time, Jack is
Don't get comms
included.
open from last session.
The moment Volmer just goes, oh, don't worry, it's a fake head, Delmar just goes, calms. Please.
Still, like, out loud, Jack is just like, you brought them a fake
Gosh.
head. Oh god, that is weird.
Over comms, I'm gonna go, well, which was that show leave the man dead?
Okay, so you did kill him.
Yes, but he was revived.
Yeah, he was dead.
For
Okay.
about 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's a hell of a story. They can tell you what's on the car ride.
We killed him, and what his friends did after we were gone is none of our business.
Exactly.
Though also, to be fair, he was also pretty insane.
Oh, I've met
He
some
sounded
insane
like he-
people. Like, was he evil insane? Good insane? Insane?
Change the rules God said on the world. Insane.
Okay.
Don't even know how that works. But, yeah.
I feel a little bit better and a little bit worse at the same time. Got it.
Exactly.
Welcome to my boat.
I feel better because, you know, he probably should be dead, but I feel worse because he's not dead.
Well, shall we go figure out what's summoning giant scary monsters?
Sure.
That
Let's
sounds
go
like a
around.
horrible idea. Let's do it.
Why not?
Yeah,
So,
good.
DM, did I get anything with my history check, especially
With-
being of the more underbelly side of things?
With an 18? No.
Okay.
And that is, yeah, don't worry. I took that into account. You were of the underbelly, and you still
Okay.
don't know what that symbol is.
We just didn't get back to that because of conversation, so I was just wondering. Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah. I have no idea who these people are, what the symbol is. I've dealt with some shady people in my past too, but probably not this bad.
Probably not.
So, what's the plan to get out of this bullshit once we have our
Is
information?
Jack talking mentally or physically?
He's like, he'll get a word or two out verbally and then mentally, okay, this is weird. But it's mostly mentally.
Okay.
Yes. He does have to catch himself every once in a while.
First time jitters.
It just...
So,
Alright. First time
as
they did
I'm-
this to me, they tried to convince me I was crazy.
That's right.
You're an
eventually
asshole.
you'll get the gist of it. And as I said that, like, eventually, comms, you physically will mentally get physically, and just keep bouncing back and forth as I said that.
No, everyone's just hearing every other word in the weirdest of ways. Like a bad reception zone on a cell
No,
phone.
no, don't like that.
That is evil.
No.
Any character
You
will even start laughing.
Eventually, get us home.
I cast light on Dalmar's goggles. The moment he starts pulling that shit, just nope.
Wait, aren't the goggles magical? Can you do that?
Yes.
It just casts light on an
A
object.
magic item is still an object.
Oh fuck!
He just can't damage them. All he's doing is putting a light on them.
Yeah.
I'm about to go blind.
That was entirely unnecessary.
Yeah. Yes, it was. This is out loud.
Why'd you do that?
You see, like, half a dozen people are just staring at you guys because it's just a beam of light just starting to like, pour from his head. Like fucking Iron Giant just in the middle of the goddamn street.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so
I will point my goggles up and yell, "I see the light!"
Okay, because I have to, and this fits perfectly, I'm gonna start singing in Celestial.
Jesus Christ.
Performance.
That's great.
Oh, that's
Oh, stop! That's terrible.
It's impromptu. It's not the best. You can hear him fumbling the words and trying to make them sound nice.
oh.
Homer's
don't speak
just
Celestial.
deadpan in the back of the group, just following it along.
I'm really wondering, how did I get in this situation?
So I'm gonna put my goggles in a pocket for the moment.
What time of day is it?
It's a little bit in the afternoon, like 4 or 5 o'clock-ish, so you're starting to get towards sunset.
I will say, Dalmar, technically you do get a dexterity saving throw to avoid the spell, but
How do you avoid the goggles on your face?
Me trying to touch
Smack it
it.
away.
Yeah, and then him
Smack
just
the
moving out of the way.
magic.
For the sake of comedy, I will fail the deck save.
Comedy is the strongest thing in D&D.
Mentally, it takes too much to try to speak that way, and you were too distracted.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yep. Okay. I'll cancel that light magic and.
Yep.
That was fun. Okay.
Well, do we want to go hunting for monsters in the dark? Or do we want to sleep first?
We could sleep first. Also, Jack, that was a nice trick. You need to teach that to me one day.
Which one?
The ability to get him to shut up.
Fair enough.
Aha.
It's just light. I can do it too.
I actually don't think Volmir has light.
No, 90% sure Volmir
I
does not have
almost
night.
wanted to take the spell silence, and this would have been the perfect moment for it too. Damn it! But I opted for healing.
Yeah.
Nah,
does
I
not
mean,
have
you have
light.
attacks, cantrips.
Oh,
What language was that, by the way?
celestial.
Oh, no wonder I didn't know it.
Actually, Volmir knew that.
Oh, so yeah, you
Nice.
could actually audibly understand him trying to grasp the words and trying to figure something out. A
Yeah.
beautiful language that he unfortunately butchered trying to sing it.
Yeah, no, wasn't my best. Having someone scream out loud and in your head really, really disconcerting. Okay.
You get used to it.
No, I don't think I will. So,
What is the plan?
yeah, where y'all staying? Because we're obviously roped into this together.
Where are
What
we
was
staying again?
the name of the inn?
It's a name you already know, but if you actually really want to know, it is called the Quilted Sheep.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
We are staying at the Quilted Sheep.
Cool. Let's go.
Alright.
You're getting your own room.
He just keeps walking.
Probably important that you said that.
Yep. As you guys arrive at your inn, which is a very nice quality comparison to past places the group has stayed at. It is 3 gold for the night. If
Oh
you-
no, I'm following Dalmar into his room.
Oh no!
You owe me for that bullshit with the head.
No. You paid back.
I'm just gonna try to sneak into his fucking door as he opens it up.
No.
Both of you make dexterity
Yeah.
checks.
Let's do this shit. Fuck!
Oof. Eh.
Damn it. Okay.
As try as you might, Jack, to just slip through as he opens the crack. Almost on instinct, he shifts his body to keep you out of the way. It's like he's been in this rodeo before.
Tricky little fucker. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Then I'll head off somewhere else.
Okay. Looking for a different inn or just a different room?
Different in maybe peruse the town a bit.
After I see... Wait, did Volmir see Jack doing that? Because if he does, he's going to make sure to cast alarm at his door.
Make a perception check.
And then over comms. Okay. Tomorrow morning at dawn, we meet downstairs at the inn.
Sounds good.
I'll say within 12 is not quite enough. You're a little focused on getting something done tonight first.
Okay, that's fair.
So, what quality are you looking for, Jack?
Jack's gonna go try to find a place to stay where he doesn't have to pay.
Define.
He's gonna go find someone to spend the night with.
Go ahead and make just a general charisma check for me.
Just general charisma.
Okay. This isn't your first time. you can find someone suitable to not only your liking, but also their housing is also towards your liking. Not the perfect condition, but you know, it's one night.
Yeah.
As you all settle down for your long rest, motherfucker.
Yes, he does. For sure.
Oh no, he's a cleric. Cure disease.
Oh, is that what the level of cleric is for? Clearly.
Also, Vero, hope your ass is alright. As you all settle down for your long rest, if anyone has anything to heal, which should only be Vero and Volmer, go ahead and make your last Arcana check. Volmer?
I was messing with push to talk on my end. Once I go do the Arcana check now.
Oh, not Vero, sorry. It's just... Volmer.
Is it done?
What are you talking about? You have 10 more checks to go.
Oh, motherfucker.
As you work diligently after your 4-hour rest, upon the second or so hour, you put across the papers, you dot the lines, you finish the scriptures. At long last, you pull off your ink pen from it, and you look at it just with expectation as you put it all away, shut your book, and wait for the coming time where the group would meet up in the inn in the morning. The inn does provide breakfast, so if you guys want to partake in said breakfast very easily. Jack, I would hope you show
breakfast?
Hmm?
Is it good breakfast?
It's better quality than most taverns, you'll find. It's still not the best thing in the world, but at the same time, you, especially from your background, you know that good ingredients are hard to come by in this land.
Okay.
And the fact they have better ingredients than most is literally all because they have the farmland right out in their doors.
Okay.
And Jack, I would hope you would meet the group there on time. Maybe a little messy-haired.
Oh no, he's always immaculate. Prestidigitation.
All
Handy.
right.
Handy for cleanup.
There you go. Walking in through the door. I imagine partaking also in the breakfast of the inn, joining the group.
Oh. Yeah, just random things pick off people's plates.
Ashwin's face.
Steal someone's bacon.
Don't touch my food.
Oh. I love it.
After your quaint breakfast, enjoyable and paid for, what's the plan?
I guess now we get the caution, get going.
Yeah.
What direction did he say we needed to head?
West.
West.
Yep.
But that was the day prior.
Just want to note, Volmir is like visibly happy and excited today.
Like, there are most mornings he'd come up with, like, a little bit of bags under his eyes, like, eating breakfast, focusing on something. This time, he's got an energy to him.
Huh.
Got a smile on his face and bacon in his mouth.
You have a good time last night, Volmer?
You finally get laid?
Someone found red
I'm
light
gonna turn
district.
to Astrid, yes. I'm gonna turn to Jack, no.
That's
We'll see
awkward.
why I'm so excited soon. Trust me, it's gonna be awesome.
I guess he had a lot of fun with himself last night. I go back to steal something off of his plate.
When he goes to reach for food on my plate, can I prestidigitate? You know my old pocket sand trick?
Yeah.
Can I just do that on his sleeves, so that way any food he grabs would get sandy?
Go and give me a dex check. This is essentially deciding if the saving throw is hard or not.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Jack, give me a dex saving throw. It's not gonna be hard.
Wow.
Oh no!
You, Jack. Fuck
So-
you.
to add into this, when he does that, all of his you put sand like on his arm and shit like that. It all just
Yeah,
dumps
like
into
a
your.
little layer of sand. Yeah, like a
It just
poof.
dumps into your fucking plate. There's just sand all over your food now.
I can clean my food. I can use prestidigitation to clean my shit.
I'll
There's
still
just a fine grains just are sticking to the sleeve.
I'll pull back that one piece I had and cast prestidigitation on my arm and that piece of food and eat it.
Oh, wizards on wizard.
I don't like having more people who can cast on this party, I'm gonna be honest.
There's only one person. Oh, no, there's two people in this party now that do not cast a damn thing. There are more.
There's only one person without any, like, magical abilities.
Yep.
Psionic abilities are magical, and then you have Finoa over here who just says, oh, I have big sword, I strong.
Yes.
It's a little bit of a stretch with his psionics being, magical
It's
per
a thing.
se.
It's a thing. Yeah.
Oh.
It's supernatural.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
More definition of supernatural.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. I love it.
But
So.
regardless, you have a direction out west, though it was given the other day. Who knows? You're lucky.
Well,
Oh,
I imagine that it's not going to be hard to find.
You're back.
probably not.
All right.
All right,
why do you guys say this?
Well, you'll see.
Yeah,
All right.
Good to
we
know.
avoided it on our way.
Good
Something
to
was throwing trees to the side like a child throws toys.
Wait, what?
And that's where we're going today. Should be fine. No big deal.
Cool. I hate it. Let's go.
As you begin to make your way towards the carts, finding it well taken care of and handled, horses fed, all your stuff untouched as per usual. Beginning to make your way westbound across the field lands and into the distance. I need everyone to give me a perception check.
So, what happened to your guys' last group member? Damn, Volmer.
There was an incident with a particular spell, and he decided to no longer be part of the group.
Uh-huh.
Lawyer's just gonna be quiet now.
He's like trying to avoid the conversation, just intently staring off in the distance. That's why he got that nat 20.
No, the nat 20 was Finoa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it showed up as Volmer, which is
Well,
weird.
it shows up in his check
underneath.
because it's
That's
on his
right.
account. But it's
There we are.
The usual butterfly was flying around so much that she got to see it.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, no. So, particular spell, you say?
You could say things got a bit toasty.
I knew the pun was coming.
Just because.
I believe it's because some members of our party might be a little hot-tempered sometimes.
At this point in time, he's looking at Ashrin and then looking at Volmer, and doesn't know if that's a tiefling joke or if it's a wizard joke.
Lomer's just gonna look very, like, done with their shit. Like, he's just trying to distract himself now. He's done with these shitty puns.
Good to know.
Where's the...
I'll
seeing it, whatever.
try to avoid any fiery areas.
Really a good idea.
Yeah. But if you do, at least have some bread first. Toast is nice.
God damn it. Yeah. Good to know.
As the cart ride continues. It's about 4 hours of just driving before eventually something perks your ear, Finoa. A booming sound in the distance. And while at first you weren't too sure if maybe that was it, you also heard a scream. And then the boom repeats. And eventually, as you kind of like focus in on the sounds and start to direct people towards it, Dalmar and Volmer are also able to hear the voice of a woman, seemingly panicking to no end, that is mingled in with the sound of this crashing and booming in the distance. And as you guys start to kind of close in, you can't help but hear the sound of growling, but not a normal growling, more grinding and crushing sound, almost like stone being crunched through a boy, I don't know the name of the grinder stone thing. I'm an idiot. What stone?
Millstone or whatever.
Millstone, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, my mic was muted. Comms are up.
Okay. That is a nice 5 hours of comms. Go ahead and snatch y'all's tokens.
Guys, I think we found Tiny.
God damn it.
Did you name it?
I don't know, sounded appropriate.
You say
Fair
that.
enough. Let's go kill Tiny and his master?
Let's not. I love Tiny.
Oh, dude, if this was actually like a fucked up roided Tiny, that'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be
Oh,
terrifying. My Goliath werebear barbarian.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This map is massive, FYI. For good reason.
Oh shit.
Yay.
Because we're gonna be running in the opposite direction the entire fight.
Possibly.
Oh, crikey. Alright.
Man, this would have been such a good map to have Corveas for.
They would've, yes, they would've.
Man.
I can imagine we're gonna be chasing this guy out and like just riding the cart most of the fight though.
As you guys are riding towards the sound, and it gets louder and louder as you go, you eventually see what looks to be a halfling woman running out from behind one of the stones, leaping over with unnatural speed. She's moving incredibly fast, not only for a halfling, but just in general for base movement speed. She kind of sees you guys approaching on the cart. You just see her wave. You guys are just, hell! I might need some help over here.
Dismounting.
Oh.
Onwards, I'm joking.
I'm
I-
assuming
I-
the trouble has something to do with a big thump noise.
You'll see in about, and you just hear the tree behind her just crack as you see a large stone gauntlet hand push it to the ground with absolute ease. And you hear
Hey.
that grinding, growling stone sound to the left and to the right, where you see these quadruped creatures with stone hide, jagged teeth made of stone and stalactites, making their way bounding towards you all.
Wrong token, by the way.
Straight up into the air.
Okay, so straight up in the air, 60 feet.
And yeah, I'm gonna.
Let's see.
Ooh,
I was going to
crikey.
do. They look injured, yeah?
They do look like they have taken some hits, as does the woman, in fact. She looks
That's-
like she's actually taking a hefty amount of hits. She looks like she's already bleeding.
KTK, can you give me access to Finoa?
Oh, right.
Thank you.
That one is for Noah. Alright, I have to do it like this. God
I
damn it.
think this is.
We made your life so much harder for you.
You very much did, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Also, that's
Suffer.
that's also Corveus' token, not Jack's.
Corveus,
Oh,
how did
right,
you
I
get
forgot,
here?
I forgot to change it from that one. That's right. I changed it everywhere else except for the main screen where I do it.
Yeah.
Okay, Volmer, you have
And-
control over for Noah. That one gets deleted.
From 60 feet, I do healing word on that chick.
Okay, let me grab your token real quick. Burger, where are you? There you are.
Here, back.
That wasn't that bad of a.
Deal the jack. Put him back down in here where he belongs.
Are you sure? Because I can't click on her.
I should have given you permission.
I can still click on myself, but I can't click on. Is it?
For Noah. Permission to Volmer. Save changes this time. Okay, try.
Still can't. Would I have to refresh?
You shouldn't.
I wonder if you can only do permissions to one person at a time.
I would sincerely hope not.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be
Okay, one
surprised.
sec. I know it's just gonna break out on computer.
Yeah, Volmer and Fanoa should be able to edit it here. If anything, let me delete the token. Delete your token.
Oh no! Noah's perished. Noah's gone missing from the void of time and space.
Ashwin has sent her to the ethereal plane. It's fine. You're fine.
Oh man.
Okay, guys. Gingerbread Mountain Dew.
This
Okay.
is Noah.
Okay.
Show the
I don't know.
nameplate. Show it. HP.
Sounds good,
show
though.
People. HP.
Yeah.
Got it. I got it. I got it now.
Oh, you can work it?
All of this just for one initiative.
Yeah, all this just for
But it
initiative.
was a pretty damn good initiative, though.
Ashwin, you didn't click on yourself. Why? Why you do this to me?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and edit your number. You can edit yourself.
Oh, groovy.
Big ass fucking map.
Val, you didn't click on yourself. Why you do this to me? There you go. Edit your number. You didn't click on yourself. You can edit your number on the initiative tracker. Then for her. Boop. Cool. That's a decent roll and a half. Awesome. And these fuckers.
Hold on. Fuckers, as in plural?
Yeah. Go to the top left.
Yeah, top left. They're popped in now.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. You know what? I think I need to rearrange a couple things.
Then your
on the
healing word
screen
was
here.
8 points of
8
healing.
points. Yep.
Plus 8 to her. That should be everybody.
I don't have a
Alright.
token. Still.
Fuck me, I didn't copy paste you in. That's right. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Should
so
work
I
instantly.
think right there, roughly.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll your initiative. For fucking you and your long ass motherfucking name.
Is there a way to edit that shit down to just Jack?
Not if you want HP to track on D&D Beyond and roll 20.
So I'd have to change his name on there then. Okay.
Yes, you would have to change it on there. Don't do it right now though, because it's linked to his actual name.
Okay.
Also, we need better fucking music for this.
No.
It's funny because I can't see Volmer's name.
You can't?
No.
I can see my name.
Oh, there you go. Turned it back on.
Ah.
I don't know why his was off. Do not know why his was off. Okay. So, as you spot these creatures, one pulling a tree to the side with little to no effort, and two other stone-like hounds, Finoa, you're the first one to act up. What you doing?
Hello, I'm here with my assistant. What's his face? I got something.
We've dated for over a year now.
Okay.
You're
Well,
raging, right?
first off,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have,
I did
you have to
rage for
move to try and get to these guys.
Also, you need to move.
I forgot. I don't know. I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's a massive map, so zoom in and zoom out as you need.
Yeah.
What's
One
your
sec,
name?
I'm zooming it out for us, so that way she can actually see.
I'm at like 30% to see like a decent amount of things.
Yeah.
And that's basically, yeah.
That's it. I can't move anymore.
That's 35. You can dash if you want.
Oh.
You can go an extra 35.
He's dashing.
Okay. Jack, Oliver, Frederick, I'll trade. What the hell are you up to?
Okay. Wheel. Oh, come on. Since I see her heading that way.
Yeah, she's literally heading beelining towards your direction.
Yeah. I see Finoa's heading that. So let's go 30 feet this way. I'm
Alright.
guessing I can see that dude, yeah?
Yes, through the
Okay.
trees, you can see this hulking, large stone hound of sorts.
Okay, where the fuck is the thing that shows me how far away that is?
The ruler,
The ruler.
75 feet.
75 feet? Okay. I'm gonna pull up my bow because that's just within my range increment. Take a
Alright.
shot at this fucker.
Take the shot. 20 hits. 8 points of piercing.
Oh wait, can I add my genie's wrath to that? Is it any?
Can you do it on range?
Uh,
Don't remember if that's melee only.
No, I know you could do it on spells. Hold on.
Features and traits, where be you?
Isn't features and traits? There's so much in there.
Yeah, I know. 3 tries?
Once in each of your turns, when you hit with an attack roll. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll do the extra 3 damage on that. And I'm guessing I don't
Alright.
get sneak attack on it.
Yeah, no, you do not.
Okay. So 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
11 points.
Fucking
As you
genie.
launch your arrow directly at it, you watch as it does pierce into the stone flesh, but it doesn't seem to care all that much.
Then we'll-
Almost like it resisted. that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's it.
Volmer.
Okay, first things first, I'm putting Void Song up. Because that's probably important.
Possibly.
God damn it, I have that
I'm
song
gonna
stuck in my
run
head.
up here. Let me check the distance.
70 feet.
Oh, I'm gonna... I think it's time. I'm going to upcast Volmir's Flying Blades to 3rd level. And
Okay.
create 4 swords to launch at this fucker.
Alright. Are you launching them all separately?
Yeah, they're all separate.
Okay. So, first one's gonna miss. Go ahead and just roll it 3 more times. And as you guys watch as Volmer, for the first time, pulls out his blade, raises it above his head, and you just watch as pointing it towards this creature, 4 rapiers just appear in the air and launch almost like magic missiles, launching directly at this creature. And while the first 2 have no impact, the second 2 do hit, and one of them is a natural 20. You can
I'm so fucking hyped. The first time I cast the spell, I got a nat 20.
I believe you can right click it and it can say critical roll, I believe. The damage
I was
itself.
just hitting the freaking 20 button because
Well,
I
I'm saying on the actual spell damage, I believe you can right click the actual the damage dice and it'll say you have the option for a critical hit,
Oh,
I believe.
yeah.
I don't see where to do that.
Literally where you got the spell damage itself, right click the actual damage, like the dice. It'll literally say roll as crit damage.
I legit just don't think that's coming up.
In your spells on D&D Beyond.
Oh, on D&D. I was trying to do it on Roll20.
Yeah.
You irk me, you fetus!
I'm also going to say overcoms.
The
That my
crit does 11.
arrow didn't do full damage.
The base one does 6.
Alright. 11 and 6.
Oh.
As both blades fly at him, you hear the impact of metal against stone. And while once again you chip off stones from this creature and you do hurt it, you can still visibly see it's not that bothered. You use your movement, do you have a bonus action?
I already used my move. I don't know if I have anything.
Oh,
bonus
yes, you did.
action
You
based.
did for Blade Song. Never mind. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
My bad. It is now the Earth Elemental's turn. Watch as the creature, looking towards the woman intently, burrows its way into the ground.
Ruh-roh?
It comes out just behind her, where as it's coming out of the crowd, it chalks a chunk of land directed at her. Just barely misses as you see it crash to her side. The boulder splinters and shatters upon impact. She covers her face and just screams in terror. That's all it's got. It is her turn. Hey, what you gonna do? You whiz. You watch as she reaches into a pouch on her side and pulls out some components of sorts. Just goes, please work, please work, please work, please work. And she's gonna cast Blink on herself.
I love that spell so much.
Nope. You watch as she starts to fade out of existence, almost akin to what you've been through, Ashrin. And she pops out for half a second and is immediately right back where she's like, shit! Didn't work! She's gonna run her full 40 feet. Astrid. You're muted.
Am I still?
No,
There you go.
Okay.
I saw your lips move.
It was more of a under my breath kind of thing, so the mic probably didn't pick it up.
Oh wait, Vero, you didn't change your goddamn initiative. How dare you?
Oh wait.
You'll go after Ashrin. You'll go after Ashrin. Pay
Okay.
attention, you damn fetus.
Let's see. Okay. I am going to fly over here. I believe that's 60 feet.
That is 55, so you got one more square if you
Okay.
want it.
One more.
There you go. One little
All
extra push.
Okay. And then... Alright, that one's... How tall are these things?
The elemental is standing at about 20 feet tall, while the hound creature, while not standing at 10 feet, you can easily tell if it wants to, it can get to 10 feet.
Okay. Why not? Let's do... We'll do magic missile at, big and scary over there
Okay.
for at a 3rd level.
Oh shit.
So I get
So just mark it off and then just roll the 64? No, 5d4.
yeah. I was trying to do the. It's 5d4. Okay.
Yes. So 5d4 plus 5. Or just roll the 5d4. We know it's a plus 5.
Okay, it's /R, right?
/R space 5d4. There you go. 16 for 21.
And
D20. It is back to 1, though.
I know.
I'm waiting for that nat one.
All
to
right,
start things
7.
out. Oh.
Up to 2. Launching your magic missiles that launch all towards the elemental that crash and break off pieces of its body. It's looking like it's pretty hurt already. Is that all you're up to? No bonus action?
I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action.
All right. Farrell, what you up to?
Okay, so how do I do that thing where you can measure how far something is again?
There is a
What
ruler with a circle on the far left. And you can just start dragging around.
Oh. Okay, where's my character? Hold on.
It's a little. It's to the right. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, okay, that's pretty far. I'm gonna move closer to around where everyone is first.
Okay, so go ahead and move yourself.
Can I move, like, right here?
If you're using your entire turn to move, yes.
Okay, I'll do that for now then.
If you want, you can bonus action into an animal. circle the moon?
Not for now.
Okay. Delmar, what you up to?
We're just gonna scoot.
Okay.
Just run, dash. Done.
All right. The pounds of stone and earth are making a straight beeline to the woman. They are ignoring you, Finoa. As you are running towards it, it is running off to the side trying to get to this woman. It's all they can do with their dashes. Finoa, what you up to?
Hello. I crap. There we go. I'm gonna run at it, and I'm a little upset. Not even gonna lie, that it ignored me. And
Yep.
I raged, by the way. I forgot. I can't remember if I
Okay,
said that.
rage. Yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
Both do hit.
She has advantage on these.
The woman is not helping right now. She is running. So go ahead and roll damage for both of those.
She
Christ.
didn't know you could hit the pink names of the weapon to roll attack, so I just didn't know.
So
Good fucking damage.
27 plus 4 for rage is 31.
Damn.
As
Nice
you
shot.
slash across the back and break off more pieces of the stone, you can hear the crack across his body, slowly but surely giving away to your strikes. Farrell, now it's properly your turn. What you up to? Farrell.
Is this me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, hold on. Well, this thing is probably closest to me right now. I don't know how to highlight it. It's not working.
Hold.
Anyways. Oh, I thought it was double.
Okay.
Okay,
There you
that thing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do ice knife. I'm gonna cast that.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Which button am I pressing again?
The plus to hit, or yeah.
Huh?
It is Oh, probably not that one. Let's go to yours so I can tell you exactly what it says. The hit slash DC, which for you is the plus 7.
Oh.
10 does not hit. In a bit of a panicked moment, you throw the ice knife, but you watch it as it kind of clanks off of the stone armor, sticks into the ground before shattering without any damage. You still have your movement if you want it, and you can still turn to an animal if
Am
you
I
want it.
allowed to turn? Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a bear. You know what? Screw this.
Going to a bear. Your bear has arrived. What's that HP again? It is 34.
Yeah.
There we go. Feral D Bear has appeared on the battlefield. Do you want to move? You can still move.
Well, might as well. Actually, I'm just gonna move like right here.
Okay. Jack, what you doing?
Everyone hears in their fucking heads. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. And Jack is going to... he's gonna back up 30 feet? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. put away his bow, and he's just gonna Eldritch Blast a motherfucker twice.
Okay.
First one.
24
and
hits.
Second
23 hits.
one. And I'll do Genie's Wrath on that.
Alright.
Oh, fucking 1.
So 8 points of force damage. Launching one after the other impacts, chipping away at the stone. You can see its body is starting to not hold together that well.
And the Genie's Wrath is, I think, thunder damage. If
Oh,
that
is it?
Yeah, if that makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Let me double check the Jin I chose. Where's this at? Thunder. Yes, thunder damage on each of those. So it would have been 6 total thunder damage. from
Yeah,
the last
yes,
one
it
to
would
this
have been.
Yeah.
So as you watch as the after effect impact of rippling thunder booms off of the stone, you can see the cracks are larger than what any of you have landed before. Almost like they're vulnerable.
Did not choose.
Is that all you're doing, Jack?
Yeah. Trying to fix
Follow
my character
Mer.
sheet.
What you doing?
Fuck, it keeps breaking because I'm trying to stay logged into 2 different accounts at once on my computer. One sec, I need to.
Might want to do one as incognito tab.
Would it work with Roll20 still? And like Beyond
I
20?
hope so? Question mark? I don't know.
I don't think it would. I wouldn't think it would normally.
Only one way to find out, but let's find out after your turn. Because then you got time before for Noah. So what you doing? You're just doing flying blades again, or
Yeah, I'm just doing Flying Blades again.
upcasting or
Oh,
not?
I already clicked it, my bad. Oh, damn!
Oh no, here's the reason why. Are you upcasting it, or are you just keeping it at 3 blades?
I'm keeping it at 3 blades.
Well, that's 2 blades. So roll for your 3rd blade. But take back 1 spell slot, obviously.
Yeah, I'm only gonna mark down 1.
Okay, now take back another 1, because...
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. It's laggy as fuck right now. I don't know why my computer's this laggy. It's not normally this bad.
So you've cast 1 3rd level and 1 2nd level. Just take note of that. All 3 hit, so... 6? Who are you hitting?
I'm gonna send 1 at that boy and the other 2 at this boy.
Alright.
Specifically, I'm gonna try to see if I can send the crit at this one if that's allowed.
No, because you're saying the first one, aren't you?
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
You send the first blade up towards that one while it is on the brink of defeat. It is still standing.
Motherfucker.
And that one is 14, 21, 10. The crit once again landing a good blow on the other one. Still standing. Pretty hardy, these guys. You got movement and bonus action if you want it. Nothing? God damn it, Vollmer. Elemental turn. It is going to continue to get closer. It's not too happy that Fanoa done gone hurt his pet. So take a boulder to the face, Fanoa, with a 23 to hit.
Damn.
18 points of bludgeoning damage, cut in half because you are raging to 9.
Fuck.
One sec, she's opening her character on her laptop.
Alright. Take the boulder to the side, you hold strong. That's all they can do for now. She being pestered by this thing. Yeah, she's just gonna keep trying running because she's burnt. Is what she is.
She's just gonna accept the attack of opportunity?
Yeah, she is.
Or fuck her.
To 6, so it's not gonna hit her. You do watch as one of the stones in its mouth shoots out almost like a pike of some sort, but does not make contact with her. She runs. She goes, "I'm so sorry for all of this." She still doesn't blink. You see her fade from existence for half a second. She's like, my magic isn't working. Gonna run the last for 30 feet. Ashwin, what you up to?
I'm gonna fly over. Here. And let's do magic missiles again at another 3rd level spell.
All right.
So
Where are these 5 going?
straight into Mr. Big and Scary.
Okay, all 5 of them. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em
So-
up.
D4.
And actually, hold on. Since I remember I have the meta magic,
I was gonna say, are we
have
gonna
to
meta
figure it out.
magic?
I might as well. Okay, so if I do an empowered spell, I spend a sorcery point,
Mhm.
and I re-roll up to 5 of the dice. Correct?
Yes, if you
That's
want
how
to.
that works. Okay, so we'll do this, and then
Wow,
I
that's
will,
a time to spend it.
I will re-roll 4 of those. Why not?
Yep. You're re-rolling the 4, right?
No.
Keep the 1. This is golf rules. Low is better.
Yeah.
So 10, 4, 14, 19. 19 points of force damage. Chunking off more pieces of stone, you can start to hear the crack going through the entire body of this elemental.
And
D20 is up to 2. Getting closer, but not there. It's up to
Yeah.
3.
I'm rolling real shitty, so we're gonna get there eventually.
Yeah, you are getting really close. Almar, what you doing?
Well, they did not do what I expected them to do, so that's a thing. Okay, so that square there, we'll see how far I can actually get. That is... Okay, so then I can spend another... Yeah. And then bonus action to, like, I guess, dash?
If you wanna, go 90 feet if you want, yeah.
I'm just gonna go 60, so I use my movement and my bonus action.
Alright,
So then I can spend my attack to fling a dagger.
alright.
And at least do something this combat. Rather than like, alright, so they're gonna go here, go after Fanoa, I'll be over here, and crap, everything went sideways. And we'll go after the... Not that it matters.
11 does not hit. You try and get the strike off, but you see your psychic blade crash against the stone hide, doing absolutely nothing. That's your turn.
Is this the first time Jack sees my blades?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Seeing the spectral formation in space and time.
Well, let's see if he's actually sees it.
No, not really.
Yeah.
All you saw was Dalmar throw something.
This is the first time ever going at something like this, so he's a little distracted.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Noah, it is going to try to pounce you. So I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh my.
23. Yeah, don't pounce the barbarian. As you watch it try to pull up its legs and crush you, you, with your greatsword, deflect it off. It does not get to do anything special this turn, but it is still going to claw at you.
Finoa isn't
17.
even like half that thing's size, and you just pushed it off.
Yeah. 17 to hit. That hits, right?
Yeah, it hits by 2.
Take 14 points of slashing, cut in half to 7. Because barbarian do be raging. And this thing cannot pounce Feral because he is a large creature.
They.
So it's just going to go for the claw. 15 to hit the bear. Does that hit the bear, Feral? What be bear AC? Bear AC?
Was it armor class?
Yes. Bear AC.
11.
Yep, 11. So that hits. So it's going to be 15 points of slashing damage to the bear.
Ooh.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw from that one.
Great.
It's as the bear, so go ahead and click on the bear and get and click the strength.
Oh.
Yeah, because physically you are the bear, so you do get that bonus. So click on the bear name, and it'll pull up its stat sheet, and just click on the strength score. You get a +4 instead of a +2.
Ooh.
14 does save. So as it tries to take you to the ground, it is unable to do so as you fight it off with your bear might. Finoa, what
They
you doing?
barely made it.
Yay! Okay. Fuck. Okay. Where am I? I can't move anymore.
She can't move her character. Oh, never mind.
We're good.
Wait, which one are you attacking? You move between two monsters.
The big one.
The big boy?
Boy.
You're not even gonna do one attack each. You're just gonna go straight for the big boy.
Big boy.
Okay, going straight for the big boy.
Okay. Do either
First-
hit?
First one misses, second one does hit, so second one damage. 10 points, 12 because of rage, 6 because it resists. Get some stone off of that thing, but it's still standing. Veril, Mr. Bear, what you up to?
We'll go with the usual.
Go for it.
Multi attack, I think it was.
Roll a bite and a claw. One each. Claw hits, bite does not. So 11 points, cut down to 5. Clawing against it with your long talon, like bear claws, to knock out some stone. Are you moving?
Nah.
Jack, what you up to? Wondering what the fuck Finoa's doing, even though I don't think he knows Finoa's name.
Nope.
Or Veril's name.
Nope. The only one he knows is Ashen and Volmer, literally.
And Dalmar, because I've said Dalmar to him.
Oh yeah, because Volmer has said it a couple times.
Yes. So, like, in here by Finoa, he's just like, "No, woman, what are you doing?" Ah, whatever. And he's gonna toss an Eldritch Blast at the little one.
Go for it. 17 hits. Roll the damage.
And not gonna use the Genie's Wrath on that one.
Alright. Without Genie's Wrath, you impact where the neck beat would be. And you see it try to keep itself composed before the entire body just cracks and falls apart into rubble on the ground.
Which one looks more hurt to Jack? The big dude or the little one?
Big dude.
Big dude. Okay, he's gonna send the other one over at the big dude,
18 does hit.
and he's gonna use Genie's Wrath on this one. 6 thunder damage, or sorry, 3 thunder damage, 6 normal, force.
And the thundering damage just impact against it, and you see the cracks grow ever bigger. Movement?
He's gonna stay where he's at, but he's going to bonus action, healing word. This you said halfling?
Yep.
Yeah, is going to second level healing word for 8.
Another +8 to her.
And
Volmer, anything?
Okay. Say that the boy is the big threat. Three blades going straight at him.
Only the 24 hits.
Damn. Okay.
So 18 AC. Fuck.
Okay then.
Yep.
That did so little health.
Chink, stab, chink. Yeah. Moving?
Okay. I'm gonna approach a little bit, but not too much, and then that's gonna be my turn.
Alright. The Earth Elemental's turn.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna double check this. No one knows this language, right? No, absolutely no one knows this language, unless someone
No.
surprises me and knows Terran out of nowhere.
I was actually
Joke's on you. I don't.
give some time and he'll know it.
You hear the Earth Elemental speak something, a gravelly, grinding noise of some kind, and just begins to sink into the earth. Fanoa, you do get an attack of opportunity. You want to take a swing?
Oh, sweet, yeah.
Take a swing at the big boy.
If only.
20 hits.
Yay.
8, 10 for rage, 5 because of resist.
If only she had Sentinel.
That would have been incredible. And he stays underground. The woman
Fuck.
turns when she hears the sound of it retreating into the earth. And she looks at you, Jack, and goes, "Thanks for the help! I can do something now." And she is going to... It is within range, correct? 75? Double checking the range.
Just gonna
on
send her a
restraint.
little wink.
No flirting on the battlefield.
Oh no, there's flirting everywhere.
You horny bastard.
They're just within a range. You watch as she moves and gestures, and you almost see these shadowy, wispy forms in her hands before she sends it out towards the creature. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, wow, natural 20. Go fuck yourself. You watched as these earthen vine tentacles of unknown origin break through the stone and try to grab onto it, but the stone hide just slashes and grinds against it and breaks it all apart. And you just see her immediately go from that very confident stance to every time.
Jeff's gonna turn to her and be like,
She cannot blink for shit, apparently. She keeps like starting to fade a little bit, and she just returns back to it. I was like,
Super
every
relatable.
time.
Jack's gonna turn to her and be like, those could be useful.
Jesus Christ.
Ashrin, anything?
Yeah. I don't want to waste my last 3rd level on the itty bitty guy, because that big one's totally coming back. So we're just gonna firebolt the What did you call him? A hound?
He is some sort of earthen hound.
All right, the rock dog. We're gonna firebolt the rock dog.
You ain't nothing but a rock.
I'm a DM. I
dog.
have to be poetic. 13 does not hit.
Of course it doesn't.
Launch it against it, and the fire just dissipates on top of its stony hide. Moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back here.
Dalmar, anything?
Yeah, I'm just in range of the dog. So
Melee doge.
if I have line of sight through Veril, that is.
Yeah. Bear don't take up all that space. There is some floofiness that he can spare.
They.
Das Blue.
They can
Okay.
spare.
Alright.
Not fucking one.
Oh, no.
Hey! Really quickly, you mind rolling for me again? Actually, first off, roll d4 real quick.
Oh shit.
Because there are 2 people in front of you.
Oh shit.
Oh, please, please.
That's Volmer.
Oh, okay.
Volmer. Now roll again.
Okay, I have a pretty good AC.
Especially because you have Blade Song on right now.
Yeah, that's what
He's
I
getting
mean.
that 20 with a sneak attack.
Oh
I
god.
swear to fucking God.
That'd be the funniest
This
fucking
would
thing
be
in the
the
world.
moment. Well, no, roll to attack to see if you can
Roll
hit
to
him.
attack, roll to hit me, roll to hit me.
Yeah.
I thought I did. Oh, I clicked the wrong side
Yeah,
of
you
the
did
button.
damage.
My bad.
So close, but no cigar. Homer,
Thank fucking God.
there's almost a spider sense tingle in the back of your mind. With your Blade Song on, you can hear the change of air coming towards you. And as you gotta turn around and just see it coming towards you, it's like, nope. But you can almost swear you maybe lost a couple hairs there.
Sorry.
Second attack. 18 does hit. Or sorry, 12 does not hit. I forgot 18 was for Fulmer. God damn,
Yeah.
I'm getting both of you with your V names. I fucking hate you. 12 does not hit. So
We
unfortunately,
only
once
have
again,
2 V names. What do you mean so many V names?
Vero Volmer.
That's
mean,
2.
Wasn't as
Too
bad as
many.
wasn't as bad as Dalmar and I, Ashana and
No,
Delana.
it wasn't. You're not wrong. Delana Ashana. Fuck both of you.
We need to do a full party of similar names.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
That is the DM's nightmare, is when all the players have the exact same name. I'm Vix, I'm Vax, I'm Vox, I'm Vux, I'm Vax.
You
Like,
just gave us names to use.
Yep. Alright, shithead number 1, shithead number 2. That's what it becomes.
I mean, Jack and I had character plans in 3.5 where we were going to have Quantarius and Quantavius. Then they were going to have very similar looking clothes, except the accents would be slightly different, and we would get very obstinate if you got us confused.
no, that's Quarius. No, I'm Quarius. I'm Quivius.
Quantarius and
and by the way,
Quantavius.
we were each the same 4 classes, and but just with a different emphasis on the abilities.
The
Oh, yeah.
quadcopter that I told you about, Volmar, that you hated.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
remember that.
It was
Hounds.
beautiful.
You watch as the hound begins to burrow its way into the earth, but not in a normal dog sense. You watch it almost with each grind into it, its body just starts to grind away into the earth itself. Vero, go ahead and take an attack of opportunity if you want to. Can be a bite or a claw, your choice. If you want to bite this thing as it leaves, or claw it.
Go with it. Bite it and don't let go.
That'd be funny as fuck.
That would be really fucking funny. But he went with claw. They went with
They.
claw.
There you go.
I'm getting there,
Getting
slowly
there.
but surely.
Yay!
claw at it as it leaves, the stony hide breaking off a piece before it burrows into the earth itself. As it does so, you do hear the woman kind of call out, goes, "They left for the day! Oh, thank heavens."
The day?
She just collapses onto the ground. You see her kind of fade in and out of reality again. Goes, "Oh, enough with you," when she calls off her own blink.
What the hell was that?
What do you know about them? I say as I come down from this sky.
No,
Dietrich.
not all that much. Well, I do know about the Earth Elementals. They're very interesting creatures, I mind you. Why is it they're after me? I'm quite honestly not too sure. This has been going on for about a week or so. A little terrifying. Haven't had a good sleep in a couple days. Wait, no. I said week, did I not? Week? Or has it been days? You would lose track of time when you're being chased.
You don't know why they're chasing you, though.
Quite frankly, no. Well, maybe, but no. But maybe.
You know where they're coming from?
Well, they do normally come from the elemental plane of Earth, but the thing is I didn't exactly call them here.
Insight check on her. I did
saw
roll
that.
it already.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Okay. Oh no. We lost Jack.
Unrelated, Fanoa's trying to ride Daryl's back right now.
Oh, I saw.
Making that known.
Literally, just as you guys start making your way back, just see Fanoa riding atop a bear pet.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So, I say to her, while I'm inclined to believe you, I also sense that maybe there's something you're not telling us, and we need the information to help you.
Well, the thing is about that is... And she kind of just looks at all of you real quick, and then she spots just Varel, a bear, coming down with Fanoa just riding on top. He goes,
Very unintentional intimidation tactic.
Intimidating as a bear with a tiny barbarian.
she is just looking out, just like, aren't you a funny bunch? And she almost instantly locks eyes with Volmer and goes, "Oh, I suppose I can share this with a fellow colleague of Arcane Effects. By any chance, you know how to read very, 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 very archaic and exotic languages?"
I know a few exotic languages, but
He looks at Jack, and is very confused. You?
I mean, he did speak, what was it, Celestial earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a linguist and a scholar myself.
You know, Celestial. And she just starts speaking Celestial. Where'd you learn it?
I was in with a clergy for a while and perused their tomes to learn a few languages myself. And this is in Celestial.
Not a bad place to learn.
No.
She returns to common. Okay, well, the best that I know of is, well, I probably should just show you. And she reaches into her side satchel where she pulls out a scroll tube that looks like it has been horrifically damaged over Lord knows how much time. She has trouble just taking the cap off and sliding out whatever scroll is inside. Goes, "I found this about half a month back, say, and I had quite a bit of time deciphering it. And, well, deciphering it isn't quite the word, if you catch my drift? Looking at Volmer and Chuck.
May I? Hold up my hand.
Oh, go right
I-
ahead, and she just hands it over.
I personally specialize in weapons, so I'm probably not the best one to deal with this.
Open
You
it up.
open it up, it is gibberish. That is not a fucking language.
Oh.
Okay. Now, Jack's probably looked at like most languages, but hasn't like fully learned any of them. Can he like maybe identify if like at all resemble any other fucking language?
No. And that's
Okay.
partially the interesting part.
Well, that's not a language.
Oh,
Doesn't resemble any language that's out there.
you just don't know the language then. That's perfectly fine. I thought the same thing too.
No. I've looked into most languages. This isn't one. It has no
Agree
roots
to
in any other.
disagree, and she just holds her hand out for the scroll.
Oh man. Fuck! I need one more fucking
In the
level, and I
off
would.
chance I know something that could help, I'm just gonna do a quick glance.
Wilmir's gonna try to take a look too.
I'll just pull it out to everyone else. Fuck it.
Dalmar, give me a wisdom check.
One more level, and I get Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
You will know all of the languages.
You don't know what the scripture says, Dalmar, but there's a tingle in the back of your head. It's a familiar one. Been there all your life. Why is it going off now? Not totally sure.
Been weird
And that
about
just
this.
looked like absolute gibberish, Volmer. Literally just looked like someone took a 4-year-old and just told them, write your name, and they didn't know what they were doing.
Out of your curiosity, how does it compare to the writing on the scabbard? Or like the etchings on the scabbard?
Totally different. The scabbard at least looks like there's a uniform to it, even though it is still just some sort of gibberish, while this just looks like someone just went to town with quill and ink.
Either someone is using the most elaborate secret code ever invented, or this is not a language.
No, there's something familiar to it.
Oh, are you sure?
I can't put something in the back of my mind. Feels familiar, but I don't know why or how. I can't decipher it though.
That's wonderful. Maybe we can converse it over a light camp, perhaps. Maybe. And she just starts kind of holding her arm where she has a gash on the side.
Is it possibly a cipher of sorts?
I'll be quite frank. I'm not too positive. I've been trying to figure out precisely what it says. I've gotten inklings here and there.
Homer, the thing
Yes?
you used on the pearl in the store, that spell, can you use it on the scroll?
I don't think. Let me double check the spell real quick, out of character. I don't want to say something about the spell in character and then get the spell wrong.
You can identify any object. If it's magical, it will tell you. So you can literally do it on a pebble if you want to, and if it's magical, it will tell you.
Okay. Oh, all that does is tell me if it's magical, but I guess I could give it a shot.
No, if it is magical, it will tell you what it
Yes.
is.
It will give you details on it.
Detect magic tells you if it's magical.
I guess I shall.
I'm gonna see where the horses went.
Probably good idea.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm also gonna roll and see how long it's gonna take my cloak to come back.
Okay, go and put that D12
Hey,
up.
Veril,
Other way
could you
around.
help me find the horses?
Nope, got it.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
You don't hear yes, you hear.
Oh,
There.
Real quick, I'm gonna do identify on the thing as a ritual then.
Okay, ritual cast. As you take time with the scroll, and you do see that the halfling woman is starting to kind of bandage herself up with what little material she has. You see that her gauze is old and decrepit. and she eventually starts casting mending on her own clothing. Seems to be the way she's been keeping it okay for whatever time she's been through. That's a fair point. Fanoa, are you still riding on Veryl's back as they're going for the horses?
Yeah.
Okay. So Fanoa is literally just she's the auto turret on top, just spotting out for shit.
Oh my
Why do
god.
why do I get the feeling that the only way we're getting Fanoa off of Veryl is if Veryl turns back?
Oh, absolutely.
Even then, Finoa still might try to ride Vero's back.
Literally just say, hey, don't you have 2 times? Don't you have 2 times a day?
Oh god.
No, do you want to see what you just said to the class real quick?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I mean, bold of you to assume turning back is going to get me off. If I can be carried, it's going to be a difficult time unless they tell me to get off. Because it's their back.
I mean, you're small enough for me to give you a piggyback ride.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What a development this has turned.
We're gonna start having like carrying duty for whoever has Fanoa in their backpack.
Yeah. Beryl, by the way, I believe you can be a bear for 3 hours, because I believe it's half your druid level, if I remember correctly. So, you got time as a bear. You got
There's some
time.
fucking Yoda bullshit going on.
Is
But eventually,
the bear gonna scare the horses?
only one way to find out.
Or is the bear
Okay.
bigger than the horses?
It's about as big. It's not as
Probably,
tall,
yeah.
it's just got the floof.
That's floof. Yeah.
But eventually, Volmer, you finish your casting of Identify. You don't get anything off of it. But even as you kind of feel that sense of, well, that was a waste of time, you see a word on there. You were. But it's still just gibberish, but you can feel it in the back of your mind. You just know one of those words is you are.
Of course, that's as soon as I turn.
So helpful.
Go. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, so it is a language. It's not magical, but after casting the spell, I do get that something says you are on this piece of paper. I don't know how. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
You got it after casting the spell. Well, at least I know I'm not that insane anymore. Then again, it happened to me when I woke up, but that's totally a different story.
I still slightly doubt your sanity, but
Look around. Is anyone sane on Borsland?
okay, fair. Actually,
Don't point at yourself, Jack.
Oh, I am
Ashern and
completely
Jack seem
sane.
relatively sane.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm completely sane. Maybe not after joining you fuckers in this shit, but
Where'd you sleep last
Exactly.
night?
in the bed.
With?
A nice lady.
What was her name?
We didn't get that far.
Not sane. Point proven.
Oh, plenty sane. You just need to loosen up a bit.
You see the woman does have a very curious eye towards you.
Towards who, me?
Jack, yeah.
He'll just shoot her a wink.
So not a scholar, but well learned.
Oh no. I'm a scholar too.
Not many scholars I know that hop bed to bed. And she goes back to mending herself.
Not many scholars I know that try to take on an earth elemental into rock dogs on their own.
Elemental hounds, first off. And second off, I do not attempt to take them on before attempting to run away and pelt them with cantrips. And spells. And everything I have on me.
So you thought you can outrun them?
Oh, I can. I have been for the past week and a half.
Where did
Half
you
week?
see them at first? How long have you been running? A week and a half?
Did I not say week before? No, I said days before.
You've been
I
all
don't
over the
think-
place.
I simply remember one morning hearing the sound of crunching gravel, and then a tree fell, almost crushed me into smithereens, and, well, history wrote itself as it is.
So, what happened leading up to that event?
I was studying the scroll. I was trying to figure out what it means, been traveling around, trying to discover a place that knows anything about it, and then one day I heard the sound of gravel.
How long ago did you get this scroll?
About a month's worth.
Where did you get this scroll?
You see her open her mouth before you... Yeah, I can't quite remember.
Hmm.
A town? No, it was not a town. Couldn't have been a town. Perhaps a village. Perhaps. You just start seeing her just like tacking off things in her mind of like, perhaps it was that small river that I passed by. No, it couldn't have been. I didn't stay there for long.
Can't tell if she's crazy or concussed.
Could be both. Never rule anything out until we have concrete evidence.
Yeah, about that.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I.
Oh,
Jack pulls out a brick.
No, I just had to blow my nose.
Oh.
No, I
I
mean
thought you
like
were doing
in
something.
character. You
Oh,
pull out a
character just,
brick and just,
yeah. Smash! No. He is not evil. So, okay. So you found this. Don't remember where. Maybe they're chasing you because you have this?
Would that make any sense whatsoever? I've had this for a month. They've only been chasing me for the week and a half. If they're
Yeah.
elementals, they would have come after me instantly. They can tread the earth,
Well.
you know.
Unless someone had to bring them over from the elemental plane.
Yes, that's the only answer. And as I said, I'm not the one who brought them. I don't know who is bringing these creatures to come after me, but clearly someone is. And they're not happy about it.
Well, that's what I'm getting at, is we need to find out where you got this scroll. Because you obviously pissed someone off. Yeah. Love how paranoid Ashrin's gotten.
I was so paranoid. I don't like. Okay, you're telling me this, but I don't trust her.
As a player, I don't trust her either. As a character, Jack fucking trusts her.
Well, the thing
Alright.
is there is, I'm not, if I'm being completely honest, and you watch her pull into her satchel once again, she pulls out a haphazardly written map, drawn, clearly in a rush. Goes, I'm not quite sure where I am, to be quite frank. This is the region that I've been in the past week and a half or so, and as you can see, and she points towards a seemingly hash-marked line that goes from the south to the west to the east to the north to the east to the north to the west, just all over the place. I've
Jesus.
been running for quite a while, and to be quite frank, I'm not even sure if I'm where I think I am.
Judging by her little map there, has Jack been around any of these locations?
Give me an intelligence check. This is just to understand what the fuck her map's made.
Yeah.
It's rushly made. 19. The best you can understand is it's within the country itself, but there are little dotted villages around, ones that he hasn't really touched or glanced upon because they're usually too small to really care about.
Yeah.
And even then, there are some places where, as far as you can tell, they're just the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Anyone else recognize this mess?
Um,
I stick mostly to the roads.
do I recognize any of it, or can I tell if she is where she thinks she is?
Give me an intelligence check. 19 also. So the best that you can tell as well, and you've been around a little bit more than Jack has in some regards. But the best that you can tell is she has been within continent. She's been within the principality, but it looks like she's made some pretty decent headway. And the best that you can tell, at least with what you know of the area, for the most part, is she came from the mountainsides to the west.
Okay. So you were in the mountains when this thing started chasing you?
In the mountains, the mountains, the mountains. Oh, yes, I did stay in there for one night or two. Or three. And I made the most wonderful of discoveries. These glowing mushrooms inside. I dare tell you that they are a bit hard to swallow, but I will tell you, they give you one wonderful time of midnight.
Some magic mushrooms, you say?
Not magic, natural.
Magic is a relative term.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, magic is magic.
And this is why, as a scholar, you should see the world more.
Shh. Should we? What time is it? Is it?
It's
mid.
It's
midday?
early afternoon. That's midday, early afternoon, like 1, 2 o'clock.
Okay. So should we head that direction, and then make camp for the night? Like, clearly this started in the mountains. Maybe we should head back that way.
If you think that's the way to go, and if you could, possibly direct me the way. As I said, I'm not quite sure where I am at this point.
You're outside of, was it Viglia?
Yeah.
Is that the? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You're outside of Viglia.
Am I now?
Yeah.
It was only yesterday I visited. Or was that last year?
Jesus Christ.
She has no sense of time.
She has no sense of anything.
True. I feel like we can ask her what gender she is, and she'd say boy.
I'm curious. Would something like a charm person be able to help focus someone's mind a little bit more?
It would probably help, since it would kind of make the person focus on telling you what you want to know, possibly.
Okay.
It's a gamble, but it could work.
So I'm going to look to her and say, I have something that might help you remember what's been going on and to more focus your mind. Do you trust us?
You protected me from those horrid creatures. If you were after my head, if you were the ones after my head in the first place, you would have taken it by now, wouldn't you? That defenseless as I am.
So, with that being said, don't resist this, and I'm going to cast Charm Person with my Warlock spell slot.
Okay.
Oops. Perfect. Here we go. Did not mean to do that second level.
She still failed. You do feel an actual resistance coming from her. But it almost felt like it wasn't her. before you feel the magic envelop her, almost like a defensive shield sort of idea.
Okay. In overcoms, I will mention that. What more can you tell us about this scroll?
All I know about it is that I found it, and well, I've been trying to read it, and the best that I can figure is that it's an invitation of sorts. But I'm only getting words at a time, bits and pieces, you know?
How are you getting these words? Because I look at it as gibberish. Volmer said it was gibberish and then all of a sudden got a word.
As I said before, I kind of just wake up and I know them. You know? Magic?
Well, what happened if I tried to cast Identify again on it?
Mm.
Maybe I could try casting the spell again and maybe just try deciphering it word by word repeatedly.
If you're willing to spend the time, that'd be wonderful.
I'm gonna try to cast Identify it again to see if it works.
Okay.
Ritually or
So you
normal?
Ritual again, so I don't use the spell slot.
Okay. Are you gonna keep talking to her in those 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what more can you tell us about the mountain? What else did you run into up there?
While I was enjoying my spelunking spree, I do remember a couple of things in there, mainly the mushrooms and how enjoyable they made sleeping in that dreadful cave. There were a couple creatures in there, your usual fare. You get your digging creatures, your frightful creatures, your undead creatures, nothing really special. You survive the things that you run across in Borisland. It's nothing abnormal.
Okay. Where did you go after that?
And you actually see her kind of like lose her train of thought in that moment. Like, I'm not quite sure. Place? Chamber?
Can you point to it on the map that you made?
It's where I began.
So inside there still, there's another chamber.
Inside. And you see her kind of like pondering over the word.
Okay. What happened after that?
Well, after that, I began to travel, and I went from place to place to try and see if I could find an answer as to what is written on here. Of course, I got my own little words here and there, and then eventually, well, gravel.
Okay. So, that being said, seems that something happened in that mountain that you do not remember. And something was blocking your mind from remembering. It still is. Because something resisted my spell.
Oh, I was born with that. Don't worry about that.
Born with what?
You know, a voice in the back of your head always telling you to keep you safe. No, that's not really that normal. You don't get that voice.
Not until recently, no.
If I was there, I would be messing with Jack right now. I'm off getting horses.
I would say a little bit after this is when you would arrive on like a 15,
the best part
20
is,
minute excursion.
There's two fucking meanings to that.
There is.
What is this voice in the back of your head, then?
The usual fare, the thing that tells you to stay alive, to not do anything dangerous, to not eat that mushroom on the ground.
Okay, so you're just talking about natural instincts and not like an actual voice talking to you.
No, it's a voice.
Huh. Whose
Over
voice?
comms, Ashren's gonna ask if a dispel magic on her might help. It would get rid of the charmed person, but
If I remember correctly, Dispel Magic you can pick and choose. 'Cause I think you only do one at a
Yes.
time.
I can.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe. Double checking.
It only removes one effect. So
Yes.
if there's multiple
The
effects.
effects of a spell on the target if the spell's
Yeah,
level.
a.
Okay. A spell. Okay.
I will say that I am doing magical effect. Fuck the spell, because it's dispel magic. It should dispel
Right.
magic.
So,
Okay. Just a
before-
thought. I
before you
could
do
try that.
Before you do that, I'm just gonna normally cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And see if there is some type of magical spell active or multiple on this person.
There is no magic on her, not even items.
Outside of my charm
Yes.
person, yeah. So there's no other magic on her.
Oh, well.
So
Interesting.
that's weird. Huh.
She's weird.
Very. Well, I guess in the meantime we should all head back to
Wonder
that
if
mountain.
it's- And over comms. I wonder if it's psionic in nature.
Would you be able to detect that, Dalmar?
Nope.
Cool.
Good talk.
Worth a shot.
Good talk.
Here's a thought. I can't help with it.
Okay.
My
Eventually-
psionics are very limited. I can only do a couple of things.
Okay.
This being one of them.
Well,
Okay.
shall we head towards the mountains then?
Volmer's testing something out.
Yeah. About 5 minutes or so in is when they would come back with the cart, and you would tell that the horses are troubled by a bear walking with them.
I just realized, are the basilisks still on the cart?
Yes, because you guys never sold them.
Oh yeah, huh?
Hey, you got the basilisk hides that you never sold. Those little just
Is
hunks
that-
of
Got a little
gold.
distracted by Volmer's cult people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're not my cult people.
She says that she lights a match in front of our faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
Payback's a bitch, motherfucker.
It's probably
But
good that I don't cast Detect Magic on this poor woman because that's when I would roll the nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Oh.
Just
Eventually-
eyeballs everyone.
Of Ulmer, your identify completes. And knowing the pattern at this point, no magic on it, but you look at the sheet. You no longer see the word "you" are in there, but you do see event.
Okay, so I can word by word translate this, but the problem is I can't get the order of the words. Unless
Yes, that-
you are event is
that-
how it goes.
That's where I'm at, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You said it's an invitation to something?
Yes, because the only other words that I've gotten besides your event is arrival and departure.
Could someone write this down, please? That being said, do
Words are for cowards.
I have anything to write stuff down? I don't think I do.
No, you don't.
What's your name, by the way? You ever get an old lady's name? Or not an old lady, halfling ladies?
Yeah, you never asked your name. My name is Julia. At your service, by the way. That's the formalities enforcement, is it not?
Quick question, how do
turn-
you...
I will
Quick
turn
character, how
on
do you
her
spell it?
name, because I knew you guys were gonna actually ask her name this time.
With that being
I'm-
said,
Writing the names down now.
I'm gonna turn to Fanoa and Varel writing up and be like, "What are your two names?"
There's her name on her token, by the way.
I'm the gnome lady. I'm vanilla.
Okay, you're Fanoa.
We'll respond to gnome lady.
Okay. Okay. What's the bear's
Well,
name?
Vero can't really. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm too much
Carol
to-
answers Rar.
Rar. Got it. Okay. Yeah, probably a good thing to know
It
everyone's
just goes
name.
along with it.
Oh yeah, introductions are a thing, huh?
Yeah.
Would have been nice. Okay. I
Yep.
remember that next time.
Yeah. Just kind of got thrown in with you guys, and
The bear is Vero, by the way.
okay. Rar Vero, got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I suppose I should ask
Australia.
yours as formality.
I'm Jack Oliver Frederick Altrade, at your service.
So it is a formality in this land. I knew it.
I'm actually
My
not
name is
from this
Volmia
land.
Everfall.
Wonderful.
Dalmar,
Astrid.
Davian, Volyar.
Mouthful names on this continent, isn't there?
I'm Ashrin.
It's not the only thing that's a mouthful.
And that is Roar Feral, is it?
Oh my
I guess
god.
I'm stuck with having to respond with war now.
And Fanoa, the gnome.
Real quick. Can I see that scroll?
If you please.
I'm curious, because he's casting Identify on it. I'm curious if I just cast Prestidigitation on it. And just clean. Does that reveal any words just having magic cast onto this thing?
Make a...
Arcana?
No, it'd be wisdom. Wisdom saving throw.
So I'm gonna summon a dagger and start writing all these names in the dirt.
Okay.
Since I have nothing to write on or with, the ground and a dagger will do.
19. As you cast Prestidigitation on the paper, there's nothing to clean, but there's this almost rebound sensation that comes at you. And for that split second, you feel the pierce in your mind, but you feel it vanish almost as quickly.
Would I
Did
have
it
any,
work?
would I have any idea what that pierce was?
Not a clue.
Even with my high-ass Arcana?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Volmer, you're casting Comprehend Language?
Yep. Because actually, that feels like the solution to this puzzle.
I know, it was one spell I wish I would have taken.
I don't know why. I didn't even take this spell. I stole
You
it
stole
from
Darren's.
Right.
Yeah.
Scander
This
and
spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text or a glyph such as an arcane sigil that isn't part of a written language.
Yes.
I
So
feel
if
like
it is
that
a
might come
physical
back to bite us
language,
in the
it
ass.
works.
That would at
Otherwise,
least give us a definitive, yes, this is a codex, or no, this is just some weird old language.
Fair enough.
Which, it is not a language. No fucking idea what that does.
All right.
Well,
so I just can't read it.
No.
So
it's a codex then.
the gnome is crazy. It's not a language. Or the halfling, not the gnome. Well, both are probably crazy. I don't know why I keep thinking he's a gnome. Like out of character.
Yep. Well, one more question, since Volmer and Gilrelia have gotten multiple words off of this page. Do they appear in different locations, the words?
Yes. And she would respond as well, saying, they do, in fact, and sometimes they do repeat, like, arrival, I know for a fact, repeats 3 times over. Departure also repeats, but repeats 4 times over, believe it or not.
Okay. Do you have an ink and quill and some parchment?
And you do watch as she kind of reaches inside, and you do see a bunch of papers she pulls out that are just covered in ink. I've been chased for about a month now. week and a half.
Why the fuck do I not have fucking parchment? I have ink in that, but I don't have fucking parchment? This is dumb. Anyone have parchment?
She
Couldn't
holds
you
up
do
one of the covered ones.
the press the digit, the...
Oh yeah, that
the,
thing.
Yeah, that
Out of game, I
stuff.
forgot. Prestidigitation the fucking paper to clean it up.
Wonderful. There you go.
In a typical letter format, right where these words would appear. So, in each line, right where they would show up as. And then we will cross-reference with what Volmar's figured out, and we might be able to recreate said message.
I will do my best. Charm person lasts for 10 minutes or an hour. I
An
always
hour.
forget. Hour. Okay. I always forget. I know it's a long duration. I just always forget how long it lasts.
Yep.
And I'm imagining you're not dropping it. Not
Nope.
yet. Yeah. She
Can I look at that with keeping in mind any ciphers that I may have come across in my time? See if that makes sense of anything. And what language is this cipher in?
It is not in a language, which is what Volmar
Yeah.
confirmed. It is not in a language.
Okay, so it's not like Dwarvish alphabet or anything. Okay.
That was like my first fucking question. Was like, is there any
When
roots
they-
to this?
When you see the words, what language do they appear in?
Common, of course, but
Okay.
that's the more confusing bit of it all.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you'd say it isn't appearing in common. It's appearing as it is, but we can read it. If that makes sense at all.
It does. I get what you mean.
She begins putting down the words that she remembers and what positions they are. Kind of slides it over to Volmer to see if he remembers anything. And where she wrote it, she wrote pretty much everywhere you remember where your and event were.
Okay.
I'll just pass it back then.
So, Volmer, you believe you might be able to get more words out of this?
It would take a lot of time, probably.
Well,
Well, and we have some wounds to mend, and she's mostly like covering herself with her bandages.
Can you do it while we're riding the cart and moving?
Yes,
Okay.
I can. As long as no one messes with me, and I'm gonna turn to freaking Panoa.
and, Julilia, weird question. Do you happen to have a pearl worth 100 gold?
You see
Pull
her
my
kind of
pearl.
reach into her pouch, look through a bunch of things. You see her kind of take out little materials here and there. I do not, unfortunately. Why would you ask?
Because Volmer has one. And
Yes.
I can do the same spell. If we could double up on possible finding of these words, might be able to speed up the process. But I would need one myself for the spell, since we probably can't share.
It's not quite how spellcasting works. I do know that.
Yeah,
I would hope you know that.
yeah. Kind of common sense. But, since no one else seems to have one, anyone? Any pearls?
It'd be a lovely gift. Anyone wants one? Well, needs one. Wants? Needs? Could use.
Well, should we keep heading out? Go back to town?
Well, we probably should go back to town.
It'd be very nice to get a night's rest in.
You can
Yeah.
sleep on the cart, probably.
So just before we leave, I'm going to scratch out any words that are written in the ground.
Okay.
Leave no trace.
Oh, I should probably
No,
like
that
turn
sort of
back.
thing.
Yeah, the cart driver should probably turn back to normal. All right,
That's
so you guys are
normal,
riding
good.
back to town.
Are we?
No.
No, we're heading
Oh,
to the
where you
mountain.
going? Heading towards the mountain.
Yep, we'll just let Volmer be the rune keeper here.
Okay. So, as you begin to ride off towards the western mountainside, Volmer, as you continually cast every 10 minutes, identify. Slowly but surely, you do start to get more words out of it. But at some point, it just starts repeating. You get your event, arrival, departure, timely, and important. It just starts to loop all over again.
Well, if it was important, it'd be nice if you gave us some more damn information about it.
We hear Volmer say out loud.
Yeah. That's exactly why I'm having the issue. I keep trying to find where it is, but there's nothing. I try everything I can.
So what's Delmar's sleight of handing here?
I'm curious.
The envelope in Jack's pocket.
He just like stares at you, reaching into his pocket.
Or
Just
like a hand
grab it.
inside.
And well, so it was like Delmar has a thought, and then just like, right, this needs to be on camera. So just instinctively grabs it from Jack, attempting sleight of hand because rogue,
Yeah.
and then like starts just looking at the symbol. Is there anything that's gibberish that would seem anything similar to, that looks like the symbol, or if I do weird stuff like put the symbol under the paper or something? I wouldn't assume any of this would do anything, but Dalmar is just curious.
Creative, but unfortunately no. This is straight gibberish, and it doesn't seem like the sigil, the symbol, the paper, none of it seems linked together in any way.
And I'm gonna slide him the envelope back to Jack.
The whole time you do this, Jack watches you take it out of his pocket and just watches you. Doesn't say anything. You do your shit and watch you put it right back, and he just stares at you the whole time.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
It just... You could have just asked.
Correct.
Alright.
Just because he's feeling fucking cheeky as hell. Oh, slide a hand to his coin
Both
pouch.
of you.
Nope. God.
As you guys begin to make your journey outward, get the hell out of here, Cornelius. Who the fuck are you? Who cares?
Yeah, right? Fucking worthless.
He's back for my head!
Oh. There'll be more than just him for that.
He's gonna come back with
He
his
had bigger fish
whole
to
new
fry.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
New friends. The assassin druids we met before. He's gonna come back with new friends.
He'll come with a whole fucking army on his back.
Yep. He's gonna kill Dalmar too, I think.
Fireball.
Oh, he'll have evasion by then, motherfucker. Which is
Found the
actually,
BBEG.
that's the funniest thing. His next level is so fitting roleplay wise, getting
Yeah.
evasion.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you imagine
Literally
a
learn to
person
avoid
with
fireball.
evasion into fireball, though?
What's that?
If I could land a whole person, though, then he's just fucked.
Well, again, rules as written, evasion says fuck you regardless.
Still have damage.
Unless he's unconscious, evasion is active.
Mm-hmm.
Rules
That's
as
kinda
written,
dumb, but
it's
okay.
fucking stupid, yeah.
I guess I'll just stab him then while he's stunned.
Yeah, get the auto crit.
Yeah.
If you hit
Maybe
me,
I'll use Volmir's flying swords.
21 AC still.
Yeah. As you begin to travel, and you eventually come across the main road, which thankfully a good portion of you do remember, especially Jack and Ashran being in this land. Know that there is a main road through the mountains, so you can at least take that and be mostly secure that there's nothing gonna come and ambush you for any reason along the way. And once nighttime comes to rest, after several loops of the words resetting and Drillia complaining to no end with Volmer about why it doesn't work, why they can't figure it out, why they can't decipher what in the world this means.
Okay, Jack, can you take this for a second? Because I feel like if I do this anymore, I'm going to burn this piece of paper.
Don't you? No. Absolutely not.
Then this paper will leave us like your last party member.
Shit!
Drillia just looks at the whole group like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Am I interrupting something?
No, you're fine.
No, you're fine. Don't worry.
I can
I
walk
was-
if you want.
And
I
you'll look to
was
Volmer and be like,
expecting a lot of lines out of Jack. That is not a quip I expected.
not bad for a street performer. And I'll turn back and I'll look at the paper.
Oh,
I'm just
drama.
I love it.
As you begin to set up camp for the night, take yourself a rest for the time being. You watch as Drillia does come back to you, Jack, and goes, I know probably it's not the smartest move ever, but I do have the scroll for it. And she holds up the beaten, battered scroll case.
Yes. Probably put that back in there for now. I mean, actually, is there anything like any writing or anything on the scroll case itself?
No, and you would know this from your own upbringing. It is literally just the most common basic spell scroll you could buy at any shop. Just beaten to shit.
Because, shit happened with him. Any hidden compartments, possibly?
Make an investigation check. 24. You are ultra secured that this does not have any hidden compartment.
Okay. Just had to check with his recent experience.
Add the check.
I'll put it back in there. Now, the real question is, does anyone have anywhere we can hide this scroll that's not
well-
possibly on this plane of existence?
Puts her hand down.
Have Vera lead it.
No. What I'm asking is, does anyone have a bag of holding?
No, unfortunately, the only party member who had a bag of holding left.
Had a game twice now.
Hey, don't blame me.
Took other people's stuff with them.
And then there was the Artificer bag of holding for Zemo.
Oh yeah.
So 3 times y'all have had a
We
formal
need
bag of
to
holding
stop
and lost
putting
it.
bags of holding.
Or just more people need to fucking get it.
Yeah.
Sure, that would work.
Fucking DM hands you bags of holding, y'all fucking abscond with them.
I mean, to be fair, if I hadn't got fireballed,
I thought it'd be funny in the moment.
oh, it was.
I've learned to regret that.
It was fucking hilarious.
So-
But
It was one of those things where you do it and then you instantly regret it.
like pushing your friend into the pool when they're fully clothed. You're like, that was funny.
Literally.
Until they tack you to the ground and punch you in the face.
And now
They,
you
Or
need
worse,
to
it's still
replace their
drowning.
$1,200 iPhone.
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, oh, then you just realize they had their phone in their pocket.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. Well, in that case, we can't. I was hoping to get it off this plane of some sort where we can access it and possibly not have these elementals chase us down.
It's in my experience that is not quite possible.
I mean, depends. If they're following you, then okay, that's not possible. But if they're following this, there's a chance they won't be able to find it. Chance.
Are-
Depends.
Are you suggesting we set up a trap?
No, not at all. But that actually might work. I don't know. I really don't want to fight those things in again. For now, we should sleep, though. It's late.
Indeed,
Yeah.
and she still asks for the scroll
Oh,
for
yeah.
the scroll case.
I hand it back.
She puts it in her satchel.
So,
Cast an alarm at our camp,
Okay.
setting it to actual noise.
Okay.
I think I'll take first watch while there's still a little bit of light. Because, human eyes and stuff.
Fair enough. Do we want to chat a little bit by the fire?
Oh, we can, if that's what you guys want.
Time to turn in our homework.
Yes, Mrs.
Part of me really
Ashton.
wants to ask Jack to cast light and hold it under the paper, but
Well, let's see. He wouldn't have thought of it.
all right, Jack. I have another weird thought.
Yeah, what's up?
Cast the light and put it under the paper.
I'll look to her again. Put out my hand for the scroll case. Sorry.
She, with effort, pulls it out, as last time.
Okay, I'll grab, like, an arrow or whatever and cast light on it and then hold it underneath the paper. Anything change?
All the words vanish. Or the scribbling.
It's now blank?
Yeah.
Move it away?
Scribbling comes back.
What about if I go over the top of it?
Scribbling's gone.
The fuck is this?
Okay, question.
Mhm.
Can I see in magical darkness? If I cast darkness, can I see in it?
No.
No, I don't believe so, because you are not a warlock, and I'm pretty sure you didn't take that feat.
You need the double
You did
sight
not, so no.
invocation.
Okay.
So, out of curiosity, oh, never mind.
I don't think any race naturally has
No,
that. Yeah.
they do not.
Which, if any of the races would be, it'd be like Drow and Tiefling would be the more common ones to have that. I
Yeah.
would feel.
Possibly. If not, it'd be like an optional race thing, being like,
Yeah.
hey, like,
Because fiendish blood and blah, 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 yeah. Huh. That's interesting. Have you looked at this at night at all?
yeah, several times.
Nothing changes like this?
No, that's the first I've ever seen of it. And you do see an ecstatic smile over her face.
Huh.
All right, I have to try something. Hold it still. Now I'm going to summon a dagger and wave that under it. Does the psionic energy do anything? Okay. Dismiss the blade.
Huh. This is interesting. It's not magical, but the writing goes away with light around it. This is bugging the hell out of me.
This is an illusion of some sort.
Or some reactive ink
Hmm.
that, will react to whatever this light is. Because if it was an illusion, it would be magical, and it would have shown up with my detect magic. So it has to be natural in nature.
Yeah. Hmm.
Anyone have any ideas? Mr. Scholar?
I honestly have nothing here. This isn't really my specialty.
Huh.
I'm more history and weapons than weird unknown language. That's not a language.
Would Jack have any idea, like, how to work with an ink like this that reacts to certain elements or something like that?
Make an intelligence check. 17. Reactive ink in itself is a rarity. Kind of like you've been saying. It's usually magic tied in some way, shape, or form. So it's not a normal or quote-unquote natural ink of some kind. It's a pigment that is altered in some way, shape, or form in and of itself. As to what that alteration is, you're not positive. At least you know it's not normal ink.
Okay. So light makes it disappear. Can anyone cast darkness?
I can.
Okay. How about you stand ways away over there, cast darkness on something?
Why would I have to stand far away?
Because we can't see inside of
You
darkness.
can't see your own darkness.
Because we don't want to be inside the darkness itself.
That's right. Truth. I can cast it on an object, correct?
Yes.
So if I cast it on like an arrow,
Or
I
a rock
I
on
have,
the
like-
ground.
Yeah, arrow,
Yeah,
rock.
something.
You can cast it on the
Whatever.
scroll itself if you want to. The scroll itself is an object.
Let's not
well, I
do
wanted
that.
to kind of pass it underneath the object underneath the scroll.
Well, darkness is a 20-foot dome.
Oh yeah, it's a 15-foot dome.
Out of
but yes, okay.
curiosity, could she cast darkness on one of my summoned blades?
That's a hard call because they're like,
And if so, when I dismiss
They're
it, would it go
there.
away?
It's not really an object.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not really an object. It's a manifestation of psychic energy.
She can
There's
dismiss
no
her
physical-
magic.
Need to throw real knives, maybe.
Yeah,
I
there's
can
no physical
dispel
form
it as
there.
soon as I'm.
I was just curious if that was
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, I would say because there's no physical form to the blades, I would say no.
Throw darkness at someone.
Literally. Vanishes instantly as it hit them.
Yeah.
That's some shit Ebo set would have done. Like put it magically on a shuriken and just like fling it out there.
Okay.
By the way, to answer your question, Ashrin, yes. You can dispel any spell of your own, concentration or not, as you please,
Right.
whenever you want.
Okay.
Unless it's your wild magic.
I can cast darkness. But if someone wants to be near me while I do it, well, I guess I can do it 60 feet away. I'm gonna go 60 feet that way. You guys stay here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why?
Reasons?
Performance issues?
You could say that.
24 insight on Damar if you wanna.
Oh, is Dalmar inciting me?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Oh, Dalmar wasn't.
Dalmar was
Dalmar
stone.
was stone when that happened.
Don't
Oh,
when it
fuck.
happened.
Okay.
Yeah, Damar was nearly nothing.
Okay.
Literally,
well,
no one in the party knows how your magic reacts. Except for Vanilla, who is
I
the
was
only
gonna say,
person who
Noah's the
knows
one who
stone.
knows, but Noah don't understand.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, clearly I'm nervous, and I don't want you guys to be near me while I'm casting. But I don't know if Dalmar would be aware of I guess that's a DM call. I don't know if Dalmar is more aware magic-wise.
I was gonna say, I feel like Delmar would feel an unsettlety that she has with her own magic. Not distrust, unsettlety.
Subtlety, okay.
Okay, so is someone
Uh-huh.
holding the scroll?
Yeah, Jack is.
Okay. Is there something near you that we can cast darkness on, or do we want me to cast darkness on the scroll itself?
No, just cast it on something else and toss it out there. I want to like run the scroll next to the darkness and see if having it as
He
the
wants to
back.
be on the rim, and he wants to like stick his hands in with the scroll. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I pick a point like
Yeah.
15, so he would be right on the radius,
There.
and I cast darkness.
Go ahead and roll your d20.
This
is
Net
when
one.
it's gonna.
react to blind sight.
Hmm?
Because I've had my snake around my neck the whole time, so I technically have like blind sight around me. So how does it react to that
What do you mean?
if I look at it through the snake's eyes?
Snake doesn't actually see anything. It feels senses.
That's
Blind
why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like, is there anything other than just it senses the paper?
No. Just paper.
Worth checking.
It's up to 4.
Alright, so I'll walk it up there and I will take it and I will hold it up to the edge, just so it's still outside of the darkness, but it's like flush. The darkness is like flush to the back of the scroll.
Okay. I need Volmer to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh shit! You about
Wait,
to
me?
die? He gonna fuck you up?
As you put it against the dome of darkness,
Yeah.
no noticeable change whatsoever. Even Girillia is just looking at it, like trying to focus as much as you possibly can. Fulmer, though, as you look at it, there's this light that comes from the darkness itself. And it's something that you know is an impossibility. It is. And yet it's there. And you can't help but just stare at it. Just 1,000-yard stare into the bubble of darkness.
Did anyone else see that?
See what? I don't
See
see
what?
I might be going crazy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, if I start acting weird, knock me out, I'm gonna walk towards the light.
Okay. Okay.
This is a
As you begin
terrible
to
idea.
make your way towards it, and you step up close to the bubble of darkness itself, you see that light begin to emanate brighter towards you. And once again, you're well aware it's an impossibility. And you just can't help but just look and focus on it.
If I draw my sword, does it reflect off the blade?
Nope.
Okay, I'll put
And
my sword down.
Aurelia does look you confused, going like, what is going on?
There's light in the darkness somehow, and I am very confused. And I'm gonna keep going.
You're gonna walk into the darkness?
I'm walking in the darkness, and I'm gonna start using my snake senses a bit, just so that way I can kind of make sure I don't trip or anything.
As you walk into the darkness,
It's like the portal all over again.
should be blank nothingness of the persistent black. Instantly, you see color, you see light, and you see a rather small chamber, literally the size of the dome itself. And you see a man just sitting at a small desk on the opposite side of a chair, drinking a glass of tea. Deep red skin with partial scales just coating his face, and a horn that just sticks out from the dead center of his head. He stops, sees you enter, goes, I was wondering when anyone would answer the invitation. Come, have a seat.
I'll sit down, but I'm clearly uneasy. Who are you, and more importantly, what are you?
He holds up a finger as he takes another sip. Who I am and what I am is not important. What is important is you have found what is needed to help me, per se. I'm here to strike a deal. Or, more precisely, you're here to strike a deal.
Oh shit. Why are we letting Volmer make deals with more people? Why?
I want out of my prison. The prison you hold with you.
Okay, so what is this deal exactly?
I grant you a boon upon my escape. Simple enough. I assure you I have riches. I can fulfill my promise. And if you are intelligent enough to find a way to enter my chambers, my cell, I'm sure you are smart enough to find a way to break it.
Okay, out of character, quick question. Is this a opportunity for a level 1 Warlock or no? Making sure I don't take the deal and then get a level 1 class I don't want.
It is an opening if you choose to take it that way, but it is not a forcing a level A Warlock.
Okay, so if I don't take the deal, I don't... Or if I take the deal, I don't have to take the level. Okay.
Yes.
Making absolute sure, because I do not want to take that level, and I don't want to, like, make it and then be locked in.
No, I will not force upon you levels.
Making sure.
Unless it's Rogue.
Fuck you, Corvus. Anyway. Or Jack, not Corvus.
Hey, there you go. He said it.
I'm so used to saying fuck you, Corvus. Anyway.
I know, right? Oh.
I mean, you should walk in then, Ashwin. You can walk into your own darkness.
Did she not already in there?
No. You're the only one in there.
I was gonna say, like, Jack probably would have poked his head in, watching, Volmer just walk into this.
How long has Volmer been in there?
About a minute.
Which is probably too long for him to just be exploring, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. A 15-foot cube of absolute blackness?
Okay,
More
so...
importantly, Volmir can't see in magical darkness.
Question. Would
no one knows
Ashford walk into the darkness, or would she dispel the darkness?
That is the good question.
Oh, shit.
And Jack, are you sticking your head in?
Yeah.
That's a solid wall.
Crack! Oh, what the fuck?
What?
I'll just start, like, touching the outside edge. Pull
And
the
you can
scroll
see,
away.
in an almost gelatinous way, just ripples of darkness.
I'm gonna walk towards it, because I'm still 60 feet out. I'm gonna walk up and touch.
You can feel your own darkness, which is something that's never happened before.
That's weird.
You see Jerilia herself. She goes to touch it, and her hand just goes through. And she pulls it back. Goes through, pulls it back.
Would you perhaps be able to help me, just randomly per se, overthrow an empire? This is my one character goal.
I love it.
All I've ever learned of you elves is that you're so upright, so righteous, so upholding of the rules. And now I meet one that wants to tear them down. If you can find a way to break my binds, and I return to my full fury, I can lend some aid.
I roll history real quick to see if I know who this guy is, or like religion or something.
Make it a history check, yeah.
So Drillia can go through, right?
Yeah, she's literally just sticking her hand in and out, like, ooh.
I'm gonna
also,
take her hand and see if I can go through with her.
You get, like, the front of her knuckles through, but your hand stops.
Damn it.
Are we not all invited?
Obviously not.
I'm gonna knock on the darkness. Why not?
Jack should have used the pearl.
Do you still have the,
Didn't have one.
I offered you mine for a bit.
Damn it.
Well, you did it for on and off on the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you kept it in the end. Because it was your pearl.
True, but I did offer him a chance to freaking use the spell himself to see if it would affect it from me.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
you're
saying.
in there now.
Yeah,
Also, I'm assuming I know jack shit.
Ha. Haha.
Yeah, that one.
Drillia,
there's
we need to
natural
know
funds.
if Volmer's okay.
Can you
I'll go
just...
check on him then, and she just walks right in.
Okay.
And upon Vomer, there's like you're flipping through so many names in your head, and you're like, wait, none of those people had even red skin to begin with, and none of them had a horn on their fucking heads. You just feel the presence of a second person behind you. You just turn around to just see Jarilia just right there, and she just looks like, oh, what in the realms? And you see the man just, two of you. You're in cohorts with a group. Just goes, there's actually more than just two of us. There's about 6. Wait, no, there's 6 of them, 7 with me. And a bear. Oh, wait, no, the bear's the other person. There's 6. No, 7. Quite the interesting one, isn't she?
She's kind of scatterbrained, but she's the one who showed the scroll.
He looks at her again. You found my confines. I found a scroll. That is my confines. Then yes, I did.
You must make someone very angry, because she's had earth elementals on her. Like, chasing her down.
Yes, that is an issue. And he just kind of takes a sip of tea. He goes, do you know about it? Can you stop it, please? I really would like to get some rest. I'm really tired of fixing my clothes every day. He just keeps going until he finishes his sip. Let's just say an arch rival of mine was in cohorts with powers beyond my own. However, as far as I'm aware, that was a favor. That skunkwort probably couldn't actually favor any friends if he tried. So, odds are the favor is just to guard me. But there's nothing to say that you won't be chased down for long. If I'm no longer in my confines, that is. Wherever you found me, there must be a way. Chilway just answers, goes, I don't exactly remember where that is. Looks at you, Volmer. Where she found me, there must be a way.
What have I gotten myself into this time? I don't know what to say. Do you think I will think about it in a situation like I don't think you say we'll think about it.
Good.
I think you do you just say yes, and then if you do it, you do it, and if you don't, you turn them in, you're just lying.
You don't know?
I have some comrades I'd like to discuss this with before we make any final decisions, if that's okay with you.
Go on. You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm offering. I'm sure you'd enjoy that.
Okay, how
Julia
do I
just
get
looked
out of here?
Huh?
How do I get out?
The same way you came in.
I'm gonna walk into the wall.
As you guys are discussing whether or not to dispel it, literally as Jack says, well, something could be attacking them. You just see Volmer just walk out from the left side of the dark bubble.
You okay?
That was the second weirdest experience I have had in my life.
What happened?
So, this is. I don't even know what he is. He has red skin and a horn on his head. The
Well,
invite
that's
was to
rude.
his. He has one horn and he's not a tiefling. Not a tiefling. Like 90% sure he's a devil or something.
Did you ask what his name was?
He didn't answer. I asked who he was and what he was, and he said neither were important. He also offered, if we can figure out how to free him, some sort of magical boon, or just a boon.
Yeah, no. In all the books Jack's read, would he have any idea who this sealed person might be?
Make a
If I
history
were to
check.
just
Ashton as well, since you're proficient.
It's a low roll for me.
He rolled a 23. Not heard of something like this. There's always tales of people getting trapped in some sort of prison for being who they are or what they've done, but in a prison of a darkness bubble? No.
Okay, so not anything about anybody trapped in a prison, but do I think I know what he might be or who he might be? Probably having studied a little bit more into that.
Make a religion check for me.
Okay.
Since it's actually relevant, I might not know who he is, but I know where I could probably find the information.
Yeah?
Where can I find this information?
Well, with Ashran's guess here, a 17 is good enough. 9 times out of 10, the things that get locked away in these unique environments are usually devils or fiends of high regard and high power. Namely, ones that normally would probably tear apart entire towns and cities for fun.
Cool. So he's probably some sort of devil or fiend. Probably not a very good person to mess with. I don't think we should let him out.
And Jack, kind of like thinking on that, trying to think on, where in the world would we possibly find something like that? You do know. There is one religious country in this god-forsaken place. And by God, a religious place has to have information on devils and fiends. In the country of Surea. In Gallus, to be exact.
Suraya.
Gallus.
I get nervous every time you start.
Oh, there. Okay.
I get nervous every time you start a conversation like that. That you're gonna say Kahil, and we're eventually gonna have to just go there.
Well, if we want to find more about who this entity is, I know where we can look.
As you say that, you watch as Ashrin, against your will, the darkness falls. And standing just in the dead center is Jerilia, who is just smiling, happy as days could be. But she has a horn sticking out of her head.
Oh, what the fuck?
What did I miss in my short time
Well-
in that?
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Motherfucker.
Someone just got a level 1 warlock.
You left her alone in there with him.
I know, I was thinking that too.
You know, I almost used my magical tattoo to snag her out of there, or to try.
I assumed
but-
she was gonna follow me.
You
Never
assumed so
assume.
much with her.
I'm pocketing the scroll. I'm saying that now.
You left an insane halfling in there with whatever that guy was.
Honestly, that was 90% of the mistakes I make as Volmir aren't even something like they're just out of character mistakes.
Yeah. They're just accidental things. You're like, oh, she'll follow, right? She'll follow. It's like,
Yeah,
she didn't
basically. Basically.
Oh, they'll listen to me, right? They'll listen to me.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm-
no, when you walked out of there, I was like, oh god, how long until she dispels the darkness? If you dispel the darkness on her.
That's what
It
I'm
was
trying to
just
get
like-
you.
I assumed she had followed him, and I didn't
I
check.
assumed so too.
Yeah, that's why I just said Volmer walked out. Just Volmer.
Not my best
Proud of
moment.
that.
Well, get ready for initiative next session.
To be fair,
Oh.
I don't think that the whole group realized that.
Realize what?
But
That she was
like
locked
she was
inside.
in there.
We watched her go in there, and only you came out. So, yeah,
I'm shocked no one was like, yo, where the fuck is she?
yeah.
So, I know. I love the fact that I could say that was second weirdest because of the void experience.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. That's
Oh, next week you're coming to something interesting.
some fucking
Oh,
wizard
I
warlock
can't
hybrid
fucking
shit.
wait.
Yep, that's fucked up.
And now
And
she's
we
got
didn't.
2 voices in her head. For fuck's sake.
Right?
That's also true. None of you ever figured out what the fuck she's talking about. That other voice in her head.
No.
This party isn't even like morally gray at this point because we're dealing with cultists, we're dealing with demons, we're in a corrupt kingdom. I'm
No, no,
a
no.
literal anarchist.
You guys are.
No.
You, specifically you, Volmer.
Literally, Jack and Ash are like, that is not our fucking problem. That's your problem.
Like, Jack is chaotic neutral, leaning chaotic good, like Robin Hood style. And like,
We're supposed to be lawful evil, but like
I
we're
think
just being dealt the wrong cards.
Dalmar is the most evil person by alignment in the party.
yeah.
This is not a good lawful evil campaign or chaotic good campaign. Character.
Wasn't.
He was supposed to be like, oh, I'll do the good thing even if I have to break a few rules to do it. Not at all at this point. I'm a fucking
Dalmar is straight up neutral evil.
deal-making bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you fucking scolded Corvus how many times? So that pearl's looking mighty nice, right? You just take it, right?
I can't fucking wait. I can't believe you left her there alone. I cannot fucking believe.
It didn't come to mind, okay. It's
Uh,
one of those things
but-
you just don't think about until